Game Center, they will cash tickets up to $2,500 for draw and instant games. The General Store on 24 in Lewis.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
All right, 6:36. Jess, I know sometimes, like, when we go out of town, we check out other radio stations and, like, other areas and stuff like that.
I know you were going to ask.
You didn't at all. I know, because they suck anyway, don't they? There's really no other station
Pretty much.
like how we do.
It wasn't really in the, we were so busy.
Yeah.
I know.
No, I get it.
I tried. I was, thinking about it. Near my mom's house, they have this building, off this side road. And it's, all run down, all beat up.
That's the station?
And I was like, Mom, what's that? And she was like, oh, that's, some weird station that's here. I said, weird? And she's like, well, nothing like you guys. And I go, what do you mean? She's like, no, you guys are, fun and hip. And,
Right.
She's like, those stations are, out further towards the beach. She was like, but this one here is, weird. I said, weird?
Weird. No, that's a good description, probably.
Small, little rundown, building. I thought I saw one radio station van in the area. I don't know if they were setting up for a live remote or whatever.
Okay.
But it was beat. And what was the other? I did see an iHeartMedia building, small.
Okay.
Very small. So I don't even know what stations were there, what they were doing in there. It was very, very
No,
small.
but nobody else knows either.
No.
I mean,
I don't even know. It didn't even look open.
Their little station,
Their little station.
Their little
down
beat up
there.
building, It's weird.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, look, I know they suck anyway.
Oh, my gosh.
We already know. And nowadays.
I don't know what with Drake and this new single. I will say.
Yeah, we got it.
I know. I heard it on the way in. Everybody's talking about that, listening to it nonstop. That is the ish right there. So I said, okay.
Yeah, search rescue.
Drake needed to make, a few mil, and he went and dropped a single. Yeah, but man, he does it up right, don't he?
Drake is something.
What the heck?
I will say that.
What the heck? Kim K on there and all that.
Drake is something. I will say that.
Yep.
So, a lot of stuff going on today on the Throwback Thursday. Jess, what you got?
All right, so grocery prices might be finally easing a little bit.
Finally.
It's going to be the first time since September of 2020. Prices in the category that includes meat, poultry, fish, and eggs fell 1.4% in March from February, according to numbers released by the Labor Statistics. Fruit and veggies fell 1.3%, and dairy products fell only 0.1%, but the price increase of all grocery items was still at a hefty 8.4%, but hopefully people feel like we might be easing a little bit.
Speaking of prices, let's talk about gas. The gas prices.
$3.65 where we were at.
$3.65. Well, before you left, it was like $3.39 in a lot of different spots, and BJ's.
Yeah,
because we're BJ's members.
Yeah.
Had been stuck at $3.09. And everywhere, you got to be a BJ's member. You got to have the card and all that. Well, everywhere, a lot of the other places around the shore I saw were $3.39.
Okay.
And I was bragging. I was talking so much ish. Oh, man, we got $3.09 off, $3.09, right?
Yeah.
So for a couple days, after you left, when did you leave? Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, last Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, both 2 days coming up here. No, we were out Friday. I don't know. For a couple days last week, it was $3.09, and everywhere else was at least $3.39 or more. So Monday when I came in, I think it was $3.09. Don't quote me on that. But then Tuesday it went up to $3.19, so it went up 10 cents. So the other places though, we're going up to instead of $3.39, it was $3.49. So everything went up 10 cents, but including BJ's, but it was still only $3.19. But I was like, oh, that still sucks. But I was still like, all right, well, BJ's is still better. So as of this morning,
what
BJ's is $3.27 or something.
Oh, okay.
And everywhere else is $3.59 from what I've seen.
Baltimore yesterday was $3.59. Panama City Beach, $3.65 or something like that. $3.67.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, is gas going back up? What's
Little
going
bit,
on?
little
What's going
bit.
on with the gas?
So gas goes up, groceries go down.
I
You
wasn't
know.
sure what the deal was.
But we got our eggs.
Did you dye eggs?
We did not. This was the first year. That's another thing. I said, look, again, we said to our son on the day before Easter, Tracy and I were going to Walmart, and Bryce was still at home. We called Bryce and was like, hey, we're
Are you going to dye eggs?
dye eggs,
Yeah.
tonight for tomorrow. He was like, what? I said, come on, dye eggs.
Yeah.
He's like,
Oh,
I was
my
like, you don't want to?
gosh.
No.
No.
No interest. No interest.
Aw.
His main concern was us going outside and playing basketball on
Yeah.
Easter.
Oh, well,
That's what he
fine.
wanted.
That's
And we did.
fine. New tradition. New tradition.
we did. We went outside and played basketball. That's what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
For Easter. Not come
new
down.
tradition.
Not come down till after 10 and go outside and play
Play
basketball.
basketball.
And it was an incredible, amazing,
Yeah.
fantastic Easter.
The weather was nice, you said, right?
Perfect.
Yeah, good.
It wasn't too
Good.
hot. It was just like a good day.
Yeah,
The food was great. It was all good.
good.
It was all good.
But you
I'm-
didn't dye eggs.
No,
No.
we did not dye eggs.
We did. We did end up doing that, but we have little ones.
Right.
So,
But I mean, like, I don't know. It's just not a thing this year.
yeah,
So,
it's all good.
You
I'm getting
know?
older.
yeah.
Aw.
I know.
Wow.
I'm okay with going out and playing basketball and keeping
Yeah.
it and watching the Phillies.
Make new traditions.
We watched the Phillies,
Phillies.
and ate. That's it.
Yep.
So it was a nice, relaxing Easter. I will say the whole weekend was great. So, Jess, what else is going on?
All right. The FBI has issued a warning against using public phone charging stations. Those chargers, often seen in airports and at the malls, are being used to spread malware and monitoring software. According to the FBI's tweet, it advises consumers to carry a charger and a USB cord and use an electrical outlet instead. So do not use the public phone charging stations. The FBI has now issued a warning. Here locally, a shooting investigation is underway. Police are actively investigating a shooting incident that took place in the Laurel area. Details are still limited at this time, but the Delaware State Police, the Laurel Police Department, they are working together in this investigation. One victim was being treated. Another suspect is still at large. So as soon as we get more information, we will definitely fill you in on that. Also, a New Jersey man was indicted and faces federal charges in connection with a bank robbery that occurred in Laurel last year. According to the indictment, during the afternoon of June the 24th, 2022, 50-year-old Justin Cabot reportedly robbed the Bank of Delmarva in Laurel, Delaware, after he presented a note to the bank teller demanding cash. The indictment alleges that Cabot made off with $1,806 and a GPS device that was valued at $796. An indictment contains allegations that a defendant has committed a crime. Every defendant is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. And Kathy McGinnis is appealing her charges of official misconduct and conflict of interest, claiming the prosecution did not conduct a fair trial. They reached out to Kathy Jennings, who said the following: "Our staff, the head of our division of civil rights and public trust, and others in the office did an outstanding job presenting the case, and I am confident that they disclosed everything that should be disclosed to the defense and our constitutional obligation. She will seek to overturn the conviction. We will seek to have that conviction stand." So that's the update on that, but she is appealing the charges.
Okay.
Okay?
6:45. It's Bill and Jessica Show. Throwback Thursday. Here's Taylor Swift. Good morning.